Greetings one last time. One last time before Record Store Day of April 2022. Hope everyone's doing well. So, April 23rd, Record Store Day, Saturday. I think I've mentioned that a lot in these videos. However, April 22nd is probably one of the biggest new release Fridays attached to a Record Store Day Saturday that I can remember. So I've got new releases to show you today. Yeah, as if you didn't have enough to buy and worry about already. But the first thing I'm going to show is a Record Store Day item that came in a little bit late, but it's ready for your Saturday buying. Is this fantastic Black Pumas 7-inch box set. Man, this thing is pretty nice and lavish. 5 7-inches. It says limited to 5,000 copies worldwide. Classic Grammy-nominated debut album as an A-side, B-side singles collection. And 2 bonus remixes from Pete Rock and Bad But Not Good. Plus a 28-page hardcover book. So it's pretty much the album, but in kind of a singles format with extra stuff. Very nice for collectors. Okay, it's definitely a collector's piece, I think. Not like that album hasn't been released 2 or 3 ways already. So another thing that came late last week that didn't make my video, I don't believe, was the Rush Moving Pictures box set. And this is the vinyl version. There's a $300 version that has the whole kit and caboodle. But this is the 40th anniversary. It's 180 gram direct metal mastering. Live in YYZ is added 1981. Unreleased live complete concert and 24-page booklet. Obviously the remaster of the album, and a bunch of people did liner notes, including Taylor Hawkins. And if you saw on our Facebook page, you probably saw that we are giving away a copy of the DG's record to anyone who spends over $50 that's here on Record Store Day in person in the store between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. If they want to be on the list, there'll be a place to enter and we'll do a drawing. So how cool is that? Okay, so new releases. I guess since I've been showing box sets here, let me do this one first. Tame Impala, the Slow Rush box set on vinyl. So this record has been highly sold on vinyl already. But this is the deluxe edition, which is the 2 LP colored vinyl with new artwork. And then 2 more LPs of remixes and a 7-inch of unreleased B-sides, a deluxe booklet, and a 2050 calendar. At just under $100, it's not too bad of a value for what it is, I think. So I think it's a better value than, was it, they did Inner Speaker or no? Might have been their second record. I think they did last year. Anyway, it's a nice set. So another sort of kind of like collector piece, I suppose, is the Mobile Fidelity of ELO's El Dorado. This is pressed on super vinyl. And yeah, I mean, again, it's like $90, so, or 80, yeah, 89. It's not for everybody. But if you really like this album and you want like a superior sounding version of it, probably going to have to let me know because I won't have just a bunch of those sitting around, not at that price point. So I think that's understandable. New releases, okay. Bonnie Raitt, Just Like That. I don't know if that was named after a Sex and the City reunion. I don't think it was. But anyway, this is the special teal vinyl with a special card from Bonnie included. I haven't heard anything from this yet, but I really liked her last record. Recorded and mixed by Ryan Freeland and produced by Bonnie. So, yeah, can't wait to hear it. Let's see, as far as like, oh, this is kind of interesting. In the jazz world, Charles Mingus Trio, Mingus 3 is what this is called. Um, this is actually released on in conjunction with Rhino. It was originally on Jubilee Records. And this celebrates 100 years of Charles Mingus, remastered with a whole extra disc of previously unreleased outtakes on 180 gram vinyl, featuring new liner notes by his friend and colleague Cy Johnson. This was originally released in 1957 and sort of like very difficult to find. So it's cool that they've done a whole expanded reissue of that. Continuing with Blue Note and the Tone Poets series, we get Hank Mobley's Curtain Call, which looks very cool. And Hank is one of the most popular artists in the series. And I think this one's rather hard to find. So another cool audiophile edition of that, as always, mastered by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio. And another one. So I mentioned the other day that Art Pepper they're beginning a series, Contemporary Records, with Art Pepper and his meets. I'm trying to think. It's the Rhythm. Something. It's a record store day piece. My brain is swimming these days. Well, here's Ornette Coleman, also on its Craft Recordings, doing it. Contemporary Sounds label. This is, or Contemporary Records, 70th Anniversary Edition. This includes Something Else, which is one of his most iconic albums, and Tomorrow is the Question, which was the follow-up. Deluxe 2 LP set, 180 gram, pressed at RTI. It's early. All analog mastering from original stereo tapes by Bernie Grunman. 32-page booklet. Let's see. Features Don Cherry, Red Mitchell, Percy Heath. Yeah. I think it's like a great set. It looks really nice. So, and it's not that expensive considering 84. Okay. More new stuff. Fontaine's DC. This is their third record already, I believe. Skinty, I don't know if it's Skinty Fia. Jackie Down the Line, though, is the big single from this. So, yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the first the first title. But anyway, I've liked their other albums quite a bit. So I hope that this is going to do well for them. That is new. Also, Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder doing an album together called Get On Board, and produced by Ry Cooder, 2022. Joaquin Cooder does drums and bass, but it's just the three of them. The songs of Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. Yeah, I think this is going to do really, really well. Just a guess. Spiritualized Return. You know, Jason keeps saying that he's done with music, and he said it again. And you know, I think that this is probably going to be a great album. It's 7 songs, but his songs are always pretty long, and this is a cool version. It's got like a removable. This is like, I think this is an indie version, limited edition. A removable medicine box cover, and it's on pink vinyl. I don't know why you'd remove it, though. It's kind of like, you know, the people that removed the banana from the Velvet Underground cover, and now they're all like, why did I do that? That's worth a lot more money if I just left it on there. You know, live and learn. Charlie Crockett. Charlie, a Jukebox Charlie. This is Little GI presents Jukebox Charlie. And these are all, sorry, GL. Did I say Little GI? Little GL. I'm telling you, people, I am punchy, and it hasn't even been record store day yet. This is basically cover songs for Charlie, and he likes to do sort of real country sounding stuff. So covers of Willie Nelson, Tom T. Hall, who else on here? George Jones, So you kind of get the idea. He's kind of up and coming in a lot of ways. All right, so I think everything else here might be reissues. The Ponderosa Twins +1. And you're like, who the heck are these guys? Well, they're two sets of twins and another kid, so 2 plus 2 plus 1. And this was released in 1971. The song Bound was sampled by Kanye West on his song Bound 2. Yeah, they're kind of like, this record is sort of like an old OJ's kind of sounding, but with kids. It's sort of like a kid's version of, or a Jackson 5 type version of like what the Philly soul sound was. So that's cool that that got a reissue because, again, almost impossible to find originals of that. Slipknot's first album, it's the first album I remember, but it's on lemon colored vinyl, limited edition. So going from the Ponderosa Twins to Slipknot, right? And I was keeping the theme, Mars Volta, Octahedron. Yep, I don't have many of those, so that probably won't last long. There's a new Old Crow medicine show called Paint This Town. They're very popular with the Americana bluegrass crowd. Our Lady Peace, Spiritual Machines 2. Our Lady Peace still making records. Another one still making records. Pete Doherty and Frederick Lowe. This one's called The Fantasy Life of Poetry and Crime. You might remember Pete Doherty from the Libertines. He was infamous during his popular period for numerous like problems with drugs and overdoses, being a friend of Amy Winehouse. Yeah, sort of an infamous past, but a very talented singer-songwriter. So, and I hope he's doing well, obviously. Sabotage. Sabotage gets a reissue. This is their 1987 album, limited, includes an exclusive 7-inch. I think I went to see if there were any more of these, and they were gone. Hall of the Mountain King is the name of that one. Cute is What We Aim For. This is probably their most popular record. This was on Fueled by Ramen. It's part of their 25th anniversary series on silver vinyl. So that is hanging out. 10 years after, Undead. This one is pressed at RTI from the original UK Mono Masters. It was originally on D-Room Records. So, and I see this one, the original, around once in a while, and it's always beat up. I think that that was a, shall we say, a party album back in the day. All right. And the last one I have to show right here is Brian May with Another World. This just kind of continues with his series of solo reissues. So, all right. So that's plenty of stuff. I'm trying not to take too much time with this one because those Record Store Day videos were about a half an hour each. This one's, I'm pushing 15 minutes already. I wanted to keep it brief. Thanks, guys, so much. See you for the event. And I'm sure there's probably going to be more stuff trickling in, but this is what I got right now to show you. And be safe and have fun. Have fun. Okay. I need to take a nap. See ya.